The book is about the creation of harmony, and that is to say, the creation of harmony in the workplace, at home, or anywhere where you want to use it. In the physical universe, things either fit together or they do not. And what Mr. Hubbard did is create or discover the anatomy of what creates synchronization, what creates harmony. How do you make the pieces fit? The data in the book are primarily used for business purposes. And that is to say, the coordination. L. Ron Hubbard says that coordination is the essence of management. But what is coordination, and how? People know what coordination is, but how do you make things work together? And the research and the discoveries that he made were the anatomy of coordination. And these points of coordination all have to be present. I devoted a chapter to each one of these key points. The technology of planning. Many companies and executives are frustrated because they're operating much more day to day than they should, and they don't have a bigger picture. They do go to seminars and they learn that goals, that's the thing, I have to write my goals. Yeah, that's true, and that's very important. However, if the goals are not then detailed in a written plan, you get what I refer to in the book as Luftgeschäft, a German word that means air business. In other words, the goals are very lofty, but hey, we've got to tie them down where the rubber meets the road. The scale goes from the most fundamental up on through the ultimate, which are goals. But they're very practical points. So this is not just more theory, more philosophy. This is an implementation of tools, and that's perhaps a better word. Every business keeps income. They probably keep profit as well. But what they're not keeping is outcome, as is to say, outflow. How many promotional pieces did we send out? Versus how much income came in. How many orders, and what was the average order? So one has to break it down. We see measurement as a dashboard, and you're able to look at that dashboard and it tells you a story. Statistics do not tell you the reason, but they tell you where to look. And for an executive, that's vital because they save time. I like to look at statistics as the oxygen of the business. And to the degree that you know where to look, you're saving time. I think one of the most important facets of the book is the subject of policy. Companies talk about it, executives refer to it, but because something is written is by no means the end of policy. In fact, it's the beginning. Now you have the understanding of policy, the compliance with policy, the agreement to policy, and it is so vital because it determines the speed of the company, and speed is your best friend. It's not any one particular tool, it's not any one piece of management. I think, if anything, the biggest accolades I get about the book, and of course the entire course, is the putting together of all of these points of management. Now, each one of these points is capable of making a change in a condition in a company. But when you align them and you get them all working as a scale and coordinated, then you get fantastic power.